right, welcome back to more WCW Monday Nitro. We're at the home of the Gamecocks tonight in Columbia, South Carolina. And over this noise, if you would turn up your television volume just a little higher, I want to introduce to you the members of the Four Horsemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Benoit, Steve Mongo McMichael. Welcome back, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, and the WCW 15-time former heavyweight champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
You look and you listen to this thunderous ovation. Well-deserved, in honor of the first man who's getting in the ring, and of course the U.S. champ and Benoit. Regardless of what the NWO will say, Columbia, South Carolina is Horseman territory.
Tony, I certainly agree with that. As a matter of fact, it is the consensus. This is Horseman territory. And Ric Flair, it's grassroots. I love it.
Amazing! Let's cut to it. Let's get Curt Hennig out here right now. Either he's a horseman or he's not. Come on, Curt.
All right, Curt Hennig. You got to face the music tonight. I don't think you guys can wait any longer. You got to go on with your lives.
We got to have an answer tonight. We're in horseman country, and we got to have an answer tonight.
This thing has got to come to closure. Week after week, the Horsemen have invited this man into the most prestigious group in all of professional wrestling, the Four Horsemen. Why don't you go ahead and H, do it one more time.
Curt, we've waited for 2 months, and tonight, right here on Nitro, man, we want an answer, please.
Rick, I would love to give you and the other horsemen an answer, but I'm not ready to give you that answer tonight.
This is unbelievable.
Curt, you're a special kind of athlete, a special kind of man, and that gets special consideration. So anticipating your answer, I invited someone down here tonight that wants to have a word with you. My best friend, the Enforcer's in town.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
He's back.
Oh, man. You want to talk about a man who is a household word here in Columbia, South Carolina. It has got to be the man who is coming to the ring right now. One of the all-time legends of this great sport, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
Good. A standing ovation. Look at that.
It's a pleasure to hold the microphone, Mr. Anderson, up for you on this occasion.
Well, Gene, all I can tell you, to get a response like this means what I got to say tonight mean that much more. You see, I'm a realist, and everybody knows I've got average size and speed and average ability, but I've parlayed that into what I would call a very successful career. And I did that on sheer will alone. But another reality is, 4 months ago, they took 4 vertebrae out of my neck. Consequently, I'm left with a hand, my left hand, too weak to hold a glass, too weak to button a button. But I thought in my mind, I knew in my mind I could overcome that too, through sheer will. And I was doing just like that. I think I've come back a long way. But the other day I had something happen in the gym that was like a cold slap in the face of reality. A guy about your size, Gene, came up and he slapped me on the back and he said, "Double A, where you been? We hadn't seen you on TV." And just that slap sent a jolt through me, and I dropped the water I was drinking, and just for a second, my system shut down, and it became crystal clear as I watched the few little drops of water draining out of that bottle, the symbolism that was involved. It was like someone had turned an hourglass over, and the sand was running out on the career of Arn Anderson. Now, the fact of the matter is, not only do I put myself in a suicide situation by trying to wrestle again, I endanger these two men's careers, and I respect them too much for that. And other than be anything than the enforcer in my best friend's eyes, I'd rather walk away. And for all you people out there that have ever bought a ticket to see Arn Anderson wrestle, whether you love me or you hated me, you knew that when that bell rang, you got all I had that night. Whether I won, whether I lost, I gave you everything I had. And you knew that. And when you did this to me, that was your acknowledgement. Well, the fact is, I got nothing left to give. And I want you to remember me as I was, not as I am. But being the man that I am, my last act, formerly as a horseman, I got one last challenge. And that's to you, Curt Hennig. Now, don't misunderstand me. It's not for a fight. You got something special. I've seen you in this ring. Your skills, your maturity, your commitment to excellence makes you something special. And what my challenge is to you, Curt, is stand beside my best friend, Ric Flair, and lead these two men back to the glory and the prominence that the Four Horsemen once had. And I'm going to tell you what your prize is. It's not a spot with the Horsemen, because this is worth a lot more than that to me. I'm going to give you the only thing I got left. Not a spot, not a spot. I'll give you my spot.
Wow. Curt Hennig.
You know, I know every wrestler that's ever been around or involved in this business we call wrestling who would pass up the honor to not only be a horseman, but to come out and take Arn Anderson's spot as the enforcer of the Four Horsemen. I have only one thing to say. It would be a privilege.
Hey, what about that? I think we've made book finally. Tony, Bobby, history in the making. New member of the Four Horsemen officially tonight, Curt Hennig, joining Steve Mongo, McMichael, Chris Benoit, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. What a glorious day it is here in Columbia.
You have seen one of the most emotional moments in the history of this great television program, in the history of this great sport. Just look at the face of Ric Flair. Not only did Curt Hennig say yes, he has taken on Anderson's spot, a man who has lived and breathed. I have known Arn Anderson for 13 years. And for him to give his spot to Curt Hennig is unheard of.
Don't go anywhere. And we're ready to go, folks.
Given who the champ's in the ring with tonight, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we witnessed history here.
Some say defending the championship is harder than winning it. We'll see if that's the case for him here tonight.
Guys, I don't know who's more excited for this match, the fans here in North Charleston or me. Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand? And so what's the story here for Chris Jericho? What do you feel the champ needs to watch out for in there?
He has his pride and his title on the line here, so look for him to defend it with everything he's got.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but he just needs to use his ring experience to endure the initial storm to remain the champion in this one.
Breathtaking acrobatics on display here. His strikes have a little extra on them tonight. An impressive uppercut. He's simply reminding him that he's here. Can he end it quickly? He got body on body there, but that's about it.
And the match continues.
When a competitor utilizes acrobatics like that, it keeps opponents off balance in more than one way. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Nicely done with the head scissors. That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Jericho struggling a bit. He has an amazing opportunity here to cement his legacy as one of the greatest champions in recent memory.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
And the Shining Wizard connects.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What an incredible move. He's looking at it. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
But did he go for it too early? This night could be over for Chris Jericho. He wants no part of this.
This could end it in a hurry. He's making a statement here with this attack. That was such a hard fall. That could take all the energy right out of you. He's showing amazing agility here. Whoa! for the senton. Moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Looking for a little breather here, maybe.
Slowing things down. I like it. Good game plan.
Inside the ring now. Now back to the ring. The challenger's taking on some... Hoping to end it early. And he kicks out.
That's all right, Cole. He is a one-man gang in there. Suicide dive! Certainly a risky move, Michael.
He wants no part of the outside. Look at this. Oh, and he dodges out of the way. Oh, here we go. Putting all that power to good use. Come on, baby! Got a little something brewing here. What a move. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And Jericho set lion salt. He can do it here. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Chris Jericho has him in his sights. Chris Jericho so smug and arrogant. You know, incoming. We've seen this before. Jericho. Well, that's it. That's got to be it. Chris Jericho. Now, that's a finishing move, people.
Now that's how you successfully defend your title.
But now can Chris Jericho capitalize on this?
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Whoa, missed by a large margin there.
Come on, how do you miss by that much?
He misses on that one.
Were his eyes even open?
Just making his presence felt there. And we're back to this form of attack. Oh, here we go. Chris Jericho knows how to polish off an opponent. He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
Look at this. Comes up big with the reversal. And there's a vicious slam. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. He knows he's in trouble.
He can't take much more.
Look out, look out. This could be it. Wow, what a move by Chris Jericho. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Chris Jericho is really applying pressure now, guys.
What a title defense. Uh-oh, we got trouble.
Where is he?
And he's looking for him in the entranceway. And from behind, from the crowd, a sneak attack, an ambush from behind. This is horrible.